What's going on, everybody? This is Afro Think Tank. Yo, have y'all heard of this dude named Cavicula? All right, Cavicula, bro. Man, I went down this goddamn rabbit hole of this dude named Cavicula. They call him Cav for short. White dude, right? And he's the one who made up this look maxing thing. Look maxing. Yo, I don't know if this dude is trolling. Okay, I don't know if he's being for real, if this is a character, if this is really him. Because, listen, the guy, he's 20 years old. White dude, he looks and presents as a very successful, you know, maybe his parents got money. He look like one of them, right? Hooked, upper class type white dude. It looks that way, right? But he got so many issues that he shouldn't be having at his age. Like, the dude is 20, okay? But you listen to him talk, he got so many issues, right, that he really shouldn't be having. All right, and he has zero shame in talking about it. He's also, I think, a manners fit. He's like on the white man. This is white YouTube. All right, white social media. I found my way over there, and god damn it, I just kept going and go. Y'all know how somebody be like, yeah, you ever heard of such and such? And you be like, huh? I never heard that motherfucker before. And you go looking up that person, and you like, oh my god, like, I almost like feel for this guy somehow. Like, he makes me feel bad. I feel like bad for him somehow. At the same time, I'm entertained by him somehow. Like, you'll see what I'm talking about. The dude got some issues, all right? Very good-looking white boy who can probably get any female he want. But I'm not even sure if his face is his face. That's how out there it is, because look maxing, like, he takes hammers to his face and shit, trying to change his cheeks. The dude tried to change his cheeks, all right, with a hammer. He said his mama took the hammer away. Like, I'm not sure if this dude is joking or not, so y'all let me know. Is he trolling? Is he for real? Because I know some of y'all know. Is this guy for real, or is this really him? Because if this is really him, I kind of feel sorry for him at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Anyway, you guys, let's talk about this shit, all right? This guy is most definitely the white version of a what do you call it? Y? He's a WYN. All right, that's what the hell this one is. He's a hoe. All right, a hoe with a micro, apparently a hoe with a almost micro penis that don't work at 20. But he's also like, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. Let's go ahead and get to it. Go down this rabbit hole with me. You're gonna see every video I watch. Yeah, everyone that I went, you watching it too. That's what we're doing. Anyway, you guys hear what you think in the comment section. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.
Bro, stop following Cavicula, bro. Literally, stop following Cavicula, bro. I just saw a video from that dude Cavicula say that he doesn't care about if he dies 10 years sooner from taking peptides. He just wants the mog, and nobody cares. And this is the people that's getting millions of views and that the youth are guided towards as their guiding light. The guy that says he's about to get a surgery to break his jaw in half just so he can have a chiseled jaw. Just so he can have a fucking chiseled jawline, bro. Like, are you serious? Bro, stop following Cavicula, bro. Literally, stop following Cavicula, bro.
I don't think you should do peptides. I don't want you to deteriorate. You're really hot. You're a good person. You can make it out. It's a matrix.
I think I already did, bro.
So take care of yourself.
I see you.
Hi, Nicole. Anyway, I can pray over you.
Pray over me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen something, and I just feel like everyone deserves to have a little bit of a... Dear Heavenly Father, I just ask that you watch over this young man. I ask that you give...
In high school, I wouldn't talk to anyone. I pretty much had no friends. So I was trying to just drift.
What are you telling me to calm down for?
You're getting out of control. Just relax.
I need to calm up. These people switched up on me.
Okay, I understand. Just relax. Get some sleep, right? We're just concerned about you, okay?
All right, yeah.
Yes, we're just concerned about you.
No,
that's wrong.
It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad.
Neon, thank you for the food, brother.
Of course, bro. Always got you, man.
All right. I wish everyone was as nice and outgoing as you. You're really chill. Nice to meet you.
I saw you making out with like 4 different girls in there.
Okay, and look who I'm with now, so who gives a fuck? I understand, I kiss some girls. You can leave if you want, but I love you.
No, it's just like I'm never leaving you.
Exactly.
I'm never leaving you, but I want you to like listen to me and like compromise somehow because like that's really
Listen to
gross.
you. You think all of this came from listening to a woman?
It doesn't come from making out with girls.
It does actually. Every single thing that I've ever done to be successful has been my decision and my decision only. So it's got to remain that way. Okay, this lifestyle that you're living is because of my hard work. So don't try to interfere with it. Okay?
I'm not trying to interfere with it. Stop making it sound like that.
You understand?
Okay.
Dude, your
Oh,
pupils
God.
are about
They
the
just
size
keep
of your
getting better
entire
and
eye
better.
socket. Bro, that's all the test of money that I be on still.
So you got a honey pack right there?
Yeah, bro, I'm hoping.
Why haven't you ingested it yet?
Oh, no, trust me, I've ingested, bro. I brought a fucking 10 back before I come in, bro. I've got another 2 on the go, so if you need one, you know, you hold that, bro.
Hey, listen, I
You
appreciate
hold
it,
that.
dude.
Of course you do, bro. I know you got that ED. We're
I
on the
do.
same level, bro. The drugs does too much, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, you get it, dude. You get it.
Let me show you something.
Yeah.
What do you think of that? Rate out of 10, that workless and that.
Don't. What do you mean to ask me to rate it? How
No,
about you
bro.
ask her to rate it
Let's
after?
go, bro.
Let's go ask her.
Let's go.
Dude,
Let's go.
holy shit, you are bagged out of your mind.
I'm fucking
I
amped
respect
up.
it, G. I kind of want you to win, dude.
Of course you fucking do.
All right,
bro.
let's go. My middle school G right here.
Why do you think you have become so popular over the past few months?
I would say because of my authenticity. I just really don't care about like being like a PR trained influencer. Most influencers are very performative a lot of the time. They virtue signal about political issues. It's not like I have to go around having people like sign NDAs who are, you know, I'm hanging out with off camera because I'm the exact same person.
Yo, I'm sweating like a mother right now. Yo, I'm descended probably. Let me see.
It's probably because that black girl dancing on you, like,
What black girl dancing on me?
probably made you sweat a little bit.
Whoa, yo, L racism.
Huh?
L racism.
That wasn't racist.
This is the reason why your loser ass likes Clav's content. So when it comes to Clavicular, he represents a lot of loser ass niggas who never ever touch coochie a day in their fucking life. See, because the way that Clav acts is the way that a lot of unconfident men wish they could act and talk to women. These guys wish they had an opportunity to be able to talk to women the way that he does when he gets disrespectful, because they've only been disrespected their whole lives. So they project their insecurities through him. So they say, "Yay, go Clav," when he disrespects women. And they say, "He's putting her in her place." And people say, "Well, how does he get women then?" Well, because of his looks, his status, and his money, correct. But once the woman comes into his life, they always are repulsed. They always are repulsed. And the only women that allow Clav to crack are women with low self-esteem. Because any woman with anything more than 2 brain cells is always repulsed by this nigga. And it's because they can feel that loser nigga energy masked by his looks.
So if you want to just call things out for being dangerous, how about you call out, you know, the risk of getting CTE from head trauma in football games or wrestling matches? Like, this is so dangerous, really? I mean, who are we kidding here? This is ridiculous.
I need a woman in my life to some degree who has to fit a certain amount of checklists. She's got to be okay being on the stream, okay with me, like, you know, doing my thing on stream, like getting with other girls, and like okay with being shit on in the comm 24/7. It's very hard to find. You know what I'm saying? Like a normal girl, like Deja, who's hot or whatever, the bitch doesn't want to be on stream getting cooked on the comm 24/7. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't want to see me cheating on her on fucking stream all the time. Like, that shit doesn't work, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Citrus in the chat, what's good? Yeah, Citrus, you get it, bro.
I've had my testosterone at 0 before. I went hypogonadal because my mom took away my roids. I remember that, bro. So I literally had no test, no estrogen. My dick didn't work at all. Dude, I literally was crying every day, screaming matches with my parents.
You said you're 20, right?
Yeah.
So how do you own a club that's, is it 18 and up or 21 and up?
21 and up. I'm not allowed to drink in my own spot. Ain't that crazy?
But you're allowed to legally own it?
Mm-hmm.
That's very interesting.
Isn't it? You're an evil person. You're an evil person. No, you're taking advantage of this poor guy who can't get a girl otherwise.
I like how mean she is to me.
No, like this generation, it's so hard to get women. Bottom 80% of women go for the top 20% of men. This leaves guys like this doing shit like that. And you know that and you're taking advantage. So you gotta stop.
I am.
So you're evil.
Oh, of course. Do you really not like black girls?
I love black girls. Listen, they always try to fucking do shit. It's like, yeah.
I've also did my research after we met, like the first time. Like I didn't know about you the first time, and then we met.
It's so stupid, like but I just don't give a fuck like about defending myself, like, and people say like racist, sexist, like none of it is true, but I just don't care.
But you would tell the truth. You tell the truth about that. Okay. Well, I appreciate that. If that's what you're doing,
It's love. It's love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're not physically attractive, then you won't be able to really have.
My man, I wouldn't even finish what you're going to say. Listen, I watched the whole interview. I think that from all of the TikTok world and all of the social media world, even all of your fans, in a very real way, they would say, maybe just take a minute for you. Maybe just step away for a second and reassess. Listen, the whole looks maxing situation, perfecting oneself physically, wellness is important, absolutely, and to feel one's best, absolutely, for sure, but there's a lot of other aspects that are important: mental, emotional, spiritual, psychological. And I think some of the interview questions, watch the interview, those of you that haven't seen it, it's good. It didn't land for him though, but there's a lot more to focus on than just making oneself perfect physically and saying that if you're not perfect physically.
What is going on? Huh?
I just opened my Twitter and saw you making out with like 4 different girls in there.
Okay, and look who I'm with now, so who gives a f? It's like, do you think
Who
that...
gives a f?
I don't even know their names.
Their
It's like,
nasty lips are now. That's just.
okay, but I don't even know their names. It's like, but I love you, so how does that compare?
That's not. No.
I understand, I kiss some girls, you could leave if you want, but I love you.
No, it's just like
That's
you
it,
don't need
that's
to
it,
do
that's it,
that.
that's it.
What do you get out of making out with a girl?
That's it. You can leave if you want, but I love you.
I can leave the club?
No, you can leave the relationship.
Why would I leave you? I'm never leaving you.
Exactly.
I'm never leaving you.
Every time Clavicular is in the news, I can't tell if it's like some sort of bit or like the universe is making fun of it. Like a couple months ago, he's getting interviewed by some news organization I literally cannot remember, and they're asking about his looks maxing and is he like a negative influence on the youth, and they just found like, I don't know, the hottest journalist out there. Like, look at these two at the top, like he's mogging him. And like, I think the other day, Kavika was in court because I think he was like shooting at alligators. Long story, I don't care. Anyway, he's in court, and for some reason, they also decide to find the hottest judge in the fucking country. I mean, look at that jaw. Look at that beard, those eyes, that nose. Looks max. Like, is the government like purposely putting Braden in positions where he has to be faced by older men who look better than him and don't have to do nearly the amount of crazy shit? Like, think about it. I think Clav does like the bone smashing, and he takes meth, and he starves himself, and these guys, they just take care of themselves. Maybe they go to the gym, they eat right, and they look that good. Mogger gets mogged.
These 18, 19, 20-year-old girls who are sleeping with Clav on stream are going to regret that so much later in life because they're publicly defaming themselves. They're publicly showing themselves getting disrespected by a really controversial figure who is not well received by the general public. I'm not trying to slut shame or anything like that. It's just certain parts of your life are meant to be private, and if you Google your name and there's an 8-hour stream of you going out partying, getting wasted, and letting yourself be seen by everyone in the entire world in that state, no one's gonna want to date you, right? No one's gonna want to hire you. And it's really sad because I think these girls probably think it's cool, like probably think it's a fun story to tell, but they don't realize the long-term effects of that and like that how that decision could impact them later in life, right? And these aren't just OF girls either. They're also girls, like just normal college girls, and I don't know, I think it's quite sad, and yeah, it's just such a stupid decision to make.
Like if you're a woman and you're ugly, you're pretty much, right? There's really no getting around that. As a man, you could increase your income, you could become a high status person. But the problem is that a lot of people leave out this key piece of nuance is that you have to, succeed so much in terms of, your annual income or how high status you are to compete with people who are good looking, right? So maybe we're sitting here talking about it, influencers or some other red pill guy who are like top percentile stat. Like this is not, your status and your income. Like that's not going to be achievable by the average person like listening to the podcast, right? So whereas maybe improving, 20 percentiles in looks is much more achievable, which is why, like as a general rule of thumb, I think that looks maxing is a better way to improve yourself as a man than income and status. I think it's just more realistic.
So because it's a lower hanging fruit to be able to do.
Yes. I just like to skip straight to the point and just ask if a girl wants to have sex.
Is that your approach?
He does it all the time.
Yeah.
How many of them are instant down?
A lot.
Where do you get the confidence to do that? Is it just your looks?
Pregabalin.
What is that?
It's a beta blocker.
No,
it's not.
It's
No,
an anti-anxiety.
anti-anxiety. Yeah, sorry.
This is crazy, dude. Wait, because if you're saying you don't have game, but I've seen you approach women.
I'm low inhibition, yeah, but that's like I have no issues with approaching or starting conversations. I just really don't know what to say most of the time. But like, I've got no problem being low inhib, and I think it helps me because like, it just makes so much sense to me in my head that this is the best way to go about this situation.
Would you say you're afraid of rejection?
No.
Don't care?
No, not at all.
How come?
I just finished watching Clavicular on Impulsive, and I just want to say a thing or two from a therapist's perspective, not diagnosing him, but Clavicular is very fascinating because what I think that he really needs to be focusing on is EQ maxing. And if you happen to ever see this, Clav, this is what I would say to you, is that I do think that looks are important to an extent. Yes, I think that the over focus on looks at the expense of other things such as emotional needs that come with relationships, that those two things need to be balanced. And I think that there is a under focus and undervaluing going on his part of the emotional needs that people that he has a relationship with require. And so at the end of the interview, they're talking about like a girl finishing and like whether that's important, and he's basically saying that it's not important and that it's only important that he does, and that, it's all unnecessary because he's all about efficiency. Like, my feeling about this guy is that, and I'm not diagnosing him again, but I feel that he is over-focused on efficiency. I think there's a fear that is driving him, like a fear of aging, a fear of the loss of his almost like value as a person. I think that fear and shame are big drivers for him. And that he does these things that he does because out of fear that if he doesn't, he will be behind in some way. And whatever that stems from for him in childhood, I don't think he's super aware of it, it seems like, because in interviews, he kind of always dodges any questions about like his childhood. But I think that he, somewhere along the way, found these forums that he's on, and that provided him with a sense of security and sort of like a formula. Like, if I follow this thing, then I will be accepted socially and have market value and all of that. But that focus that he's putting on looks maxing, it's an over focus, and he is losing sight of other things that I think it might be really sad that when he looks back on these things, he's like, I forgot about those things that were really important, like people's feelings and his own feelings, which he doesn't seem to really pay any attention to. So I find it more sad. I think that looks have value, and I think that there are things to value in wanting to feel your best, definitely. But just a little perspective on like what I think might be driving him and where I think his focus could be, which would be actually, I think, very beneficial. And, you know, he's about efficiency, fine, but like, again, efficiency at the expense of like really deriving value from something or adding value to something. I don't think that like the former outweighs the latter. So that's my thoughts on that. And that's that on that.
Two social media streamers accused of firing a gun in the Everglades during a live stream. They have now pleaded no contest.
Dude, how? They found the one fucking judge in the entire state that could frame Mog the living shit out of Clavicular. It is unbelievable. I'm sorry. This has to be deliberate, right? What are the odds? First, he goes to ASU and the frat leader frame mogs him into oblivion. Then he does a 60 minutes interview with an Australian guy, and the Australian guy is fucking hot, and he brutally frame mogs him. Now he's in a court standing before a judge, and the judge's like, look at how fucking hot I am. I haven't bone smashed at all. He just keeps getting fucking frame mogged. All that looks maxing, only to get mogged by every random adult he meets. In some ways, he won. His entire existence as a media figure is a victory for the theory that he's advancing. The theory that he's advancing is if you're hot, people pay attention to you and they give you tremendous benefits. And in many respects, is true. It has happened. But at what cost? In order to become the Karl Mog of an entire generation, he has constantly put himself in front of way hotter dudes over and over again. And they're not even trying. They are just living their daily lives. They have careers. They didn't bone smash. They didn't do meth. They're not on retatrutide. They're not cycling Anavar. They're not infertile. They're just regular dudes.
Clavicular getting egoed by DaBaby at his own club is hilarious. Okay, so if you somehow haven't heard the viral news by now, DaBaby ended up pulling up to Clav's club and was singing some songs of his to the people. For some reason, Clav got extremely frustrated with him, afterwards saying he was being disrespectful. Regardless, Clav tried to get him off the stage, and DaBaby would not listen to him, and he was pissed about it. Personally, it's DaBaby. You gotta show him some respect and let him do his thing.
Clavicular's insane rise to popularity reflects a much darker reality that's been creeping up on us for a few years now. That reality is the strange male obsession with manufacturing human connection. Much of the manosphere is built on this reality, and Clav is the final boss. If you don't know who Clav is, he's an awkward 18-year-old kid devoid of personality with zero charm that tells you that if you do enough meth and literally hit yourself in the face with a hammer enough times, you can get a ton of girls. And that is not the concerning part. The concerning part is how many people believe him. I mean, we're talking about a guy that has publicly stated that he doesn't even flirt with girls. He just opens by asking them if they want to go home with him. Clav is not the first example of this. Almost every trend we see in the manosphere is a reflection of the fact that dudes will do anything, whether it's injecting the latest science experiment or optimizing their morning routine just a little bit more to be desirable. Anything but learning how to connect with people. It's not like Clav invented looks maxing. Looks maxing has always been a thing. But the creators that would talk about it before understood that it was in service of a far more important skill. Being a cool person. You can spend all of the money in the world, optimize every system in your life, and adjust every part of how you look. At the end of the day, if you don't improve your ability to communicate and connect with people, none of it will matter. Again, looks maxing is fine. Just throw some normal person maxing in there too while you're at it.
Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Violence, 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 violence. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Violence, 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 violence.
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such an extent that you bleach? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate, you should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you?
Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold!
Free Sudan. Boycott diamonds and gold. We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan.
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.